You're looking at the amazing renovation that has transformed the Somerville Place house. In this video, I will guide you through the building process, providing tips and inspiration to help you create this unique home for the family. And as always, without using any mods or glitches. So head on over to Somerville Place and let's get started. For this build, I used items from the Far Harbor, Contraptions, Wasteland, and Vault-tec workshop DLCs, but feel free to substitute items that suit your building style. I've included a decorated tour at the end, so make sure to check that out too. First, we're going to repair the ceiling in the house. I started by clearing this corner of furniture and debris. Place a metal shack wall against the wall next to the door. With the inside of the wall facing you, align it with the second floorboard as shown and with the corner on the right side. The wall will clip slightly with the door molding, but that's okay. Snap a shack upper floor to the top of the wall. If it doesn't snap, slide the wall out slightly and check to make sure the wall is aligned with the right corner. For the ceiling, I used warehouse floors because they have a less weathered look than the barn floors, and I prefer them for inside structures. Snap 2 large floors to the shack upper floor and then 3 half floors next to those. Replace the shack upper floor with a matching tile. Now for the family's bedroom. Temporarily move the bed out of the room. Position the metal shack wall against the corner wall as shown. Align the wall with the first floorboard line and against the corner. As in the other room, snap the shack upper floor to the top of the wall. Because the room is an irregular size, I snapped small warehouse floors around the room. Remove the shack upper floor and replace with matching floors. I found that this room has a tighter fit than the first room. If you find that the floors won't snap, reposition the shack wall and replace the floors as before. Now start on the second floor. This is a small area with a lot of collision obstacles, making it somewhat limited without mods or glitches, but here's what I did with it. On the far side, slide a barn or warehouse half floor into the space on the left. The floor needs to slide up on the molding as shown to provide enough room for 3 1/2 floors to fit across the space. Place a large barn or warehouse floor over the small side roof. Position it approximately in the middle of the opening, but it doesn't need to be exact. Slide it out far enough from the edge of the house to allow 1 floor to snap in front and 3 floors to snap towards the back. Position it close enough so that it doesn't leave a gap between the floor and the house. I will add another floor to this row later, but you could go ahead and snap it in now. I used the large rubber mats from the Vault-tec DLC as flooring for the middle. We will come back here later to add railings to keep the settlers from getting stuck around the edges. Facing towards the back, remove and store the second floor from the center and snap a 2-story elevator in its place. On the other side of the elevator, snap barn or warehouse stairs to the floor near the house. Note the position of the stairs relative to the floor. At the top of the stairs, snap a half floor to the edge of the stairs in the same position as the floor below. Both of mine are snapped in the middle of the tile. Snap a floor of your choice to the edge of the elevator and continue to fill in the deck. I use shack floors to give it a slightly different look this time. The finished deck size is 4 by 3. I added a roof over half of the deck. To do this, snap a metal shack wall to the edge of the deck, and then snap a shack roof to the wall. I used the roof with the shorter pitch and oriented it with the higher point in the middle. Snap a total of 6 roof pieces together as shown, and then remove the wall when finished. Use the cement posts as support for under the roof. Don't place the post too close to the edge though, or the railings won't snap into place later. Snap glass half walls to the side of the elevator to finish off this edge. Snap railings of your choice around the edge of the deck. Leave an opening on the left side of the platform to add stairs. I also had to move the stairs on the right side to accommodate the railing. Continue with railings on the second floor platform. Add railings along the edge of the rubber mat on the second floor. They won't snap, but can be freely placed. Snap stairs of your choice to the front of the second floor walkway. Snap stairs to the edge of the third floor platform. If you haven't done it already, extend the back walkway out until it meets the hillside and add additional railings as needed. Add support posts wherever it looks like they are needed. If a post won't snap to the edge of a floor where a railing is installed, Remove the railing and the post will snap right into place. Posts can easily be placed on the back walkway by temporarily removing the floors and then snap the post to the center of the railing. I think this works for all of the short railings, but if you find one that it doesn't work, let me know in the comments. If you're struggling to snap a short post, try a long post instead. This usually works. Replace the floors when the posts are in place. And that's it. The renovation is now complete. Let's see how the settlers have made use of their new space. As we move into the house, we notice that the kids now have new toys and a comfortable area to play. A couple of new settlers have moved in. Being close to the glowing sea, it's not surprising that one of them is a child of Adam. They now have a kitchen and a pantry full of food. Protective window coverings have been added to the windows in the family's bedroom, along with dressers and room brightening pictures for the walls. The second floor provides plenty of space for both storage and a fusion core generator. Moving up to the third floor, we see that one of the new residents has set up a bar and grill. Although the settlement remains quiet for now, the settlers are hard at work crafting an ambitious expansion plan to bring life and business into the area. We'll have to return here later to see how their vision shapes up. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time to stop by for this tutorial. And I look forward to seeing you next time.